to you, Aquarius. So you have the Scorpio energy, Four of Wands, and then you, Aquarius, actually have Nine of Wands. So all right, so for you, Aquarius, there's a sense of you, Aquarius, basically crossing over, right? There's a sense of you being done with 2024 in general, but what it represented for you, right? Which is going on this infinite search for a significant other. The Four of Wands and the Nine of Wands represents how you, Aquarius, pretty much have everything that you want. All you need to do is make it grow and maintain its growth. Maintenance, development. That's it. And because you have everything that you want, you, Aquarius, have been able to achieve these things because what it is that you want is not out of touch with your reality or out of touch of your capabilities. And because of the fact that it's not so delusional, it's not so grandiose, you, Aquarius, have been able to achieve it because it's something that you have. You appreciated people when they were in your life. And so you looking for someone to appreciate is not like out of the realm of possibilities. Like, you know, when someone is grasping for straws when they say something and it's such a big ask. You understand what I'm saying? It's such a huge kind of a goal. It's like, oh my gosh. So it's like you're able to actually have what you have. Family, friends, romantic interest, right? Whatever is working for you, Aquarius, because you've worked for it, you've got it. It was never out of your reach in the first place. And you know what you, Aquarius, are doing. And so because you, Aquarius, understand what it is that you're doing, you've been able to take yourself places because of that fact, right? The Six of Wands and the Five of Swords right here represents because what's happening here with you, Aquarius, is that now it's a sense of the only thing that you're thinking about is what you've got going on. That is the main focus. And I'm not saying that you're not going to look out and reach out, help others, but you understand that you need to have your own agenda, your own plan as to what you're doing. That's what keeps you in your own lane. You have to pay attention to your own lane that you're in, what's working for you. And as well as, like I said, growth and maintenance of growth. Meaning, if you're trying out a new instrument, if you're doing this, if you're doing that, actually being able to legitimately add this to your skills, have this work for you, have that work for you, to where even if you're going after something that you may not know, you may not be good at, you may not be skilled in, you still have some form of value in this way. And why that's important in the first place is because, again, the Six of Wands and the Five of Swords. It's not just about, like I said, this, that, and the third. It's about where this appreciation for everything that you've got that works for you is taking you. The fact that you, Aquarius, are much better people because of the ability you have to appreciate the things that are in your life. Whether they are noticeable, blatantly noticeable, or whether they are small and seemingly insignificant. Seemingly, right? And it just goes to show that part of the reason why a lot of people are envious and they have such a problem with envy, right? They have such a problem with greed. They have a problem with gluttony. Is it especially envy and gluttony? Is because they do not appreciate what they have. So the lack of gratefulness puts them in a bind where they do not understand to be appreciative. This is what frees you from things like jealousy and envy. I don't experience jealousy and envy. Why? Because I understand that my disposition can always be worse. And deep down, you Aquarius know that your disposition can always be worse as well, because you've lived it. You've experienced it. So the Page of Wands and the Three of Swords right here speaks to how you very much so are just striving to become 1% better every day. You know, there's a sense of pride. There's a sense of being proud of where you came from compared to where you are. Notice how it is that I say, notice how it is that I'm comparing yourself to yourself and not yourself to other people. Because ultimately that's what it's about. Whenever it is that I see somebody comparing themselves to another person, I see a person who's looking at fool's gold, who is digging for nothing valuable. Because they don't understand it's not about some fool's gold. It's about what you already have. I wasn't blessed with millions of dollars. I was blessed with a couple of houses through my family members having it. And they will always have it in their family. Inshallah. You feel what I'm saying? When I live in but as I live in New York here, I'm in an apartment. Feel me? So what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to be upset? No. Take it in stride. Like, okay. And see the Three of Swords and the Empress right here. You're not going to waste your time belly aching, complaining about everything that you do not have. The Empress represents you'll move forward. You'll right, Three of Cups. You'll pick your friends better as well, right? The Empress and the Three of Cups. Picking your friends, your associates a lot better because you have things to be accountable for. See, being accountable helps us make better choices. Being responsible for something helps us make better choices as well. See, everybody wants to run away from responsibility and accountability. And then they make it seem like responsibility and accountability is lacking power, right? So they run away from it. No, you make better decisions when you're accountable. Because now you start thinking to yourself, do you really want to hang around these idiots? Do you really want to spend your time hanging around these no good, these stupid people all the time? So you have to reflect on it. Is that something that you legitimately want to do? Before you come up to that conclusion. When you are by yourself, unless you have your head on the swivel up here, you got all kind of issues. And so the Justice right here represents, in short, all of these responsibilities that you Aquarius have is what is perpetuating you to make good decisions, which perpetuates that into having a lot more substance and value that you bringing in. The force is perpetuating itself. They call it centrifugal force, meaning that it's a virtuous cycle. It feeds back into itself. It's an endless loop of success and personal growth. Not grandiosely, to impose onto other people, but personal growth. So let's clarify the justice card. The Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Nine of Swords, the Three of Cups, and the Six of Swords. Again, right? Again, the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups. You've chosen wisely. You've chosen the people to trust wisely. Regardless of whether if you're in a relationship, little ones, single, never married, no little ones, a bachelor, all of that, bachelorette, you've made a good choice, making your own decisions. Then you have the Nine of Swords and the Three of Cups. Now it's up to you, Aquarius, to just make daily decisions on who to have around you that is new and who not to have around you that happens to be new. And then you, Aquarius, also have the Six of Swords. There are a lot of people coming to you. You are socializing a lot more than normal. And part of the reason why you are socializing a lot more than normal, some of you Aquarius will find, is that it's the opposite. You would have found that when you were going through issues with your significant other, you were still socializing, but you found yourself being by yourself a lot more. As to where now that you, Aquarius, have someone else, maybe you're a bachelor, right? You realize that you're not as alone or lonely. Even if you as an Aquarius are single, right? You still have here. You still have your mind. You still have your heart. You're still able to, whether it's sit in a truck, because a lot of Aquarius people, fun fact, a lot of Aquarius zodiac signs or whatnot, a lot of y'all be in cars. Yeah, I don't know if y'all knew that or not, but a lot of Aquarius individuals be in cars, trucks, automobiles. It's an Aquarius thing. It's a Mercury thing as well. It's also an Aquarius thing. But then again, too, Aquarius is the higher octave of Virgo. Virgo is Mercury. So you dig what I'm saying? So it's all in the family. It's all the same thing anyway. It's all relative. So I'm saying all that to say that, again, y'all are doing an excellent job. I know I come here and I know I say this, but you really are doing an excellent job. And you've noticed that the drama in your life has essentially cut down dramatically. That's how life is supposed to be, if you know you're doing it correctly. The drama only sparks up when you stick your nose in drama. Right? Or you end up associating with somebody who is drama filled. They got a lot of drama around them. But other than that, my life is boring. Your life my life is boring. Your life is boring. Your life is boring to the average person who doesn't understand what they're looking at. And that's great, because it means that you don't have drama acting as a wall to try to stop you from going where you want to go. All you need to do is just grow who you are, which you normally do, because it's never a dull moment with Aquarius anyway. You know, Aquarius likes to use the mind to tamper with people, play with people. You Aquarius love it when people use mental tactics to tamper with you in a fun way. Y'all like that, a good mind F. Y'all love that. And when you can find a person who's be in a relationship with that can do that, you even better. Same thing for you Aquarius, right? The mind F, right? The mind F in the whole thing is, look at how your life was at the beginning of 2024 compared to now. 6 freaking months in June, and like your life completely flipped. So that's it. Come through and get a reading from me so I can most definitely keep the channel going. If you need any help with anything, right? Mysteries, if your significant other is cheating, where you should go, contact me for that personal reading. The link to that is in the comment section below. Smash the subscribe button, like button, hit the notification bell, set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos.